Do you often find yourself seeking validation from others? Well, I know I have, and this is called being a people pleaser, so you're not alone. It's not always a great thing to be saying yes to everything and everyone, especially if you're sacrificing your own time and mental health to do so. According to research, many people pleasers tend to be perfectionists and just want everyone to be happy and everyone to like or accept them. Let's start off by figuring out if you even are a people pleaser and maybe even discuss a few examples along the way. Here are 10 quick signs that you are a people pleaser. 1. You say yes to events you don't want to go to. 2. You often say sorry for small things. 3. You laugh with other people, even if you don't think it's funny or don't get the joke. 4. You don't have your own opinion on things, and even if you do, they can change very quickly based on what other people think. 5. You feel anxious when people are mad or upset at you. 6. You feel responsible and even a little controlling of other people's emotions. 7. You act like you're interested, even when you're bored. 8. You offer to help people, even when you're super busy. 9. You break your values and feel regret later. 10. You just can't say no. Did any of these things resonate with you? If so, please watch till the end because I'm going to tell you how you can fix this and maybe even get rid of it. If not, and you feel like you're perfectly fine, then you can leave. Seriously, if you don't think that you're a people pleaser, then you can leave. You don't have to watch the rest of this video. Okay, so now that all of those people are left, I can really talk to all of you guys who really want to learn more on how to improve themselves, or maybe just learn a few things to share with other people. Imagine this. One of your friends has just asked you to come to a party this evening, and you honestly don't want to go. There's going to be a lot of people, noise, and you know that you have an important deadline to meet by tomorrow. You respond by saying, "I can't. I have something really important to do, and I have to work on it." This is the wrong response because this invites someone to say, "But why?" Or even ever be so kind to provide you an excuse, like, "Just come for a little bit. You'll have plenty of time to work on it later." Here's a simple solution. Say, "I don't." Now they have no excuses for you, and studies show that this is a more defiant and persuasive answer. 2. Set your boundaries. Certain situations may push you past your limits and comfort zone. Although this may be beneficial, it can also take a toll on your mental well-being. You don't have to do everything other people seem to push you to do because of peer pressure, but sometimes pressure can be a good thing. The solution to prevent people pleasers from giving into everything is setting up personal boundaries. Take a day to just mentally list things that you will not do or try under other people's influence, no matter what. This can be anything, but try to make it specific so you don't find any loopholes either. Make sure that you always stay true to your word and never do something that you'll regret later. You may have developed a habit to say yes. If this is true, then you need to start giving yourself a few seconds or even days, depending on the decisions, to pause and let yourself think about it. By doing this, you won't jump onto the common routine of saying yes to everything. Additionally, you can compare the pros and cons and answer with fully planned responses. Another way you can incorporate this is by using the phrase, "Let me get back to you." Don't give an approximate time. Just say that, and then walk away and think about it. This may also make it easier for you since it might be easier to email or text a quick no instead of saying it to their face right there. Start with small no's. You don't have to go full out and say no to everything, but saying no can help you focus on yourself. And it doesn't always have to be no. It can also be your alternative. For example, if you're at a restaurant and a waitress asks you if you want a drink with your meal, you can respond by saying, "How about a glass of water instead?" This is an alternative that you can provide and not feel guilty about. It's important, however, to state your alternative as a statement and not a question, because then you'll be back to square one. Stop overthinking it. This is one that you need to pay attention to. You may be stressing out that you declined your friend's invitation to dinner, but they might not even remember, much less hold it against you for being busy. So stop overthinking it. Everyone has their own life and goals, and simple things may not even affect them as much as you think it might. Keep this in mind next time you feel bad or regretful about saying no. You can start by ignoring or avoiding the thought of even apologizing. You don't need to for every single thing, and doing so can bother other people who may wonder, why are they even apologizing? Additionally, apologizing too much will change your tone in emails and even conversations. If you say something like this in an email, you risk including words and phrases that state that you aren't serious nor confident. So avoid words like this and maybe even ban them from your vocabulary entirely. Of course, sometimes we make mistakes that we need to own up to. At times like this, you need to use the best apology. And research has shown that apologies that include corrective action and mortification are seen as more favorable compared to apologies with denial and evasion. Here is a quick recap of tips that will help you stop people-pleasing. 1. Stop saying I can't. 2. Set your boundaries. 3. Pause and think. 4. Start with a small nose. 5. Stop overthinking it. And 6. Change up your apologies. But there is one more very important tip that isn't on here, and it's validate yourself. You are an amazing person, so own up to it. Do things that make you happy, hang out with people that make you happy, and enjoy your happiness without being guilty about it. Why? Because you deserve it. Don't rely on validation from others, because then all your self-esteem is based on external forces. Instead, ask yourself if you're happy with you, and then ignore the haters. Validate yourself. If you feel good about yourself, you don't need others to make you feel good about yourself. Thank you.